August 21st, back in the garage. Had a fantastic break in Washington State and also in California. I went to Laguna Seca to watch the Rolex Historic Racing. Ungodly, ungodly. I might post a couple of video clips from when I was there. Just, if you ever get the chance, just go. Go for more than one day. Anyway, so today we're going to start on the instrument panel and I'm going to work on the center cluster. I have all of the parts ready. This is the original. I've taken out all of the gauges, obviously. I'm not going to do too much with the gauges actually, other than clean them. They all appear to be working. And I bought a brand new clock. But outside of that, I'm going to stick with the original ones. I'll show you those in a second. I do have a new rocker cluster switch assembly, which is this. This is the new one. And I have a new back light, which shows you the switch functions. This is all pretty straightforward. I really like the back of this for some reason. It's copper. There's a spare key here, which is original, never been moved, I think. The amperages for the fuses. This is a voltage stabilizer, I think. This is quite straightforward. Everything just unscrews, it'll drop out, and then I'm actually going to just clean it. Okay, so in previous work that I've done, I actually like the older look rather than of the original, rather than redoing them. So I'm going to clean this up, soap water, that kind of thing. See where it goes. This is my new clock here. Old clock, oil gauge, fuel gauge, battery, and water temperature. Won't take long to actually do this. I'm looking forward to getting this assembled and tidied up. It's nice job for a Saturday returning from Laguna Seca. So that doesn't take long, very straightforward, just a couple of screws. I'm now going to go and wash this, clean it, and I'm going to see how well this comes up, but I am very suspicious that it's going to come up more than fine. So I don't see any delamination or cuts in the surface on the A surface. The bit that you would see, the edges look good. I'm going to keep this trim, go from there. Looks good. All right, I've washed this. This looks great, and we're going to go ahead and start the reassembly from here. All right, this rocker panel is in, and looks very good. All the switches work. Some are two-stage switches, some are just a single action. What I'm going to do now is to put in these gauges. I've already installed this clock. What I've done with these to clean them up, I take off this cover, I put a new O-ring in, and I clean the glass, and then it has a new O-ring on the back. So these are very easy to install once assembled. It doesn't take long to actually clean up the gauge. I'm not sending my gauges away at this particular point. I'm going to use them as they are. It'll take just a few minutes to finish the assembly on the other side. Alright, this is what it looks like, all put back together again, all cleaned up, new switches, cleaned up the gauges, cleaned up the glass in the gauges, put new oil rings, or O-rings I should say, and seals, and makes it look obviously a lot better. This trim I think has come up good. I actually like keeping the old trim. To me it keeps with the car for some reason. For whatever reason, I like trying to keep the old vinyl. This is what it looks like on the back. So obviously all the switch connections. This is the time reset for the clock. One interesting thing is that this is the original key. I love finding stuff like that. I haven't touched it, I've left it completely. Basically all ready to go. Alright, looks good.